Thank you, Chaiti. In fact, we are present right now on the National Highway 24. Day 13 of the farmers' protest. Today, the big call for the Bharat Bandh. Till yesterday, this was the only lane which the farmers were sitting at. This was the only lane which was blocked. Now, just take a look at the other lanes. I mean, this was the lane which comes from Ghaziabad, from UP towards Delhi. Now, the lane from Delhi to UP has also been completely blocked. This is the Chakka Jam being enforced by the farmers. All the lanes here over the flyover on this border and under the flyover have now completely been blocked. Farmers, in fact, are only giving way to the ambulances which are coming in here. So as you see behind me, farmers from Uttar Pradesh, farmers from Uttarakhand, there are few from Tamil Nadu as well, under various banners, Bharatiya Kisan Union and other banners left supported, banners as well. All of them have blocked this entire area which the farmers were occupying, part of which was farmers were occupying for the last 13 days. This is expected to go on at least till 3 p.m. And ladies and gentlemen, this comes just a day ahead, the 6th round of talks between the government and the farmers, which is going to take place tomorrow at 12 p.m. So 9 December is when the next round of talks, which is going to take place. But the Bharat Bandh, remember, has also been supported by the opposition parties. 19 opposition parties have extended support to the Bharat Bandh. This resulted in huge clashes, in fact. Today in Jaipur, Congress rules the state of Rajasthan. Bharatiya Janata Party and the Congress were face-to-face. Their activists were face-to-face with Congress trying to make sure that the Bandh is successful, while the BJP was against the attempts of enforcing the Bandh, which resulted in confrontation. The police had to intervene. Take a look at this report filed by my colleague Devankur Vadhavan from Jaipur.
Scuffle has broken out between BJP and Congress workers in Jaipur. You can see heavy police presence. This happened after the NSUI Congress workers came outside the Jaipur BJP office, tried to gherao the BJP office, and thereafter a massive scuffle has broken out where there has been stone pelting from both sides. The police, the state task force has intervened, trying to separate the individuals from both sides. But even right now, the tempers are running quite high out here as stone pelting has been going on, and there is heavy police presence. But despite that, you can see the visuals out here where the BJP workers have been alleging that it was the NSUI backed by the Congress government which landed outside the BJP office in Jaipur, and that is why this scuffle broke out. The Congress workers, the NSUI workers claim that they were... कौन पत्थरबाजी कर रहा है?
सर एनएसआई की तरफ से पत्थरबाजी हुई है। वो लोग जबरदस्ती यहाँ आकर जबरन उन लोगों ने घेराव करने का प्रयास किया, उसमें वो लोग विफल रहे और जबरदस्ती उधर से पत्थरबाजी हो रही है।
चोटें भी आई है। उन्होंने भारतीय जनता है हमारे अंदर लेके गए लोगों। ये लोग आए यहाँ पे, इन्होंने प्रदर्शन किया और पत्थरबाजी की इन लोगों ने।
एनएसयूआई के वर्कर्स का कहना है कि पत्थरबाजी पहले बीजेपी
सर इन्होंने स्टार्ट की है।
Well, as you can see out here, the BJP workers are being separated by the police and asked to go inside the BJP office. But the BJP office is right now besieged by the police. There is heavy police presence out here, and the police is trying to separate the workers of the two sides. The police is trying to ensure that somehow the situation is brought under control. In fact, several NSUI workers are being taken away in a bus from here so that they do not come back over here again. Right now, the temperatures are running quite high outside the BJP office, and you can see several BJP workers indulging in sloganeering, mentioning that Dadagiri nahi chalegi, alleging that it is the Gehlot government in Rajasthan at whose behest all of this was orchestrated. The BJP workers claim that the NSUI workers landed outside the BJP office and they tried to instigate the BJP workers, after which this scuffle broke out.
So I'll just get down from here and we'll give you a sense of how this is going to play out. Now, emergency services, farmers say, have been in fact exempt. Only the ambulances are allowed to go from here. So while you see all these roads completely blocked, the police in heavy numbers also deployed on the other side of this national highway. In fact, as the farmers dig in their heels till 3 p.m. This Chakka Jam is expected to go on. All the lanes here are booked. Now, the farmers say that that only people, those who have any medical emergency, ambulances would be allowed. So if you are in the national capital, Delhi, and you are planning to go to Ghaziabad or to Uttar Pradesh from this route, NH24, make sure that you avoid this at least till 3 p.m. Post that, possibly this is going to clear up and all of them are going to move to one side. Now, let me also, to get you a sense of the situation on the ground, get you these reports from my colleague Mustafa Sheikh in Mumbai and Milan Sharma, who is reporting from ITO. Take a look and we'll be back with live updates.
Traders at Vashi's APMC market is also supporting the Bharat Bandh call in support of protesting farmers in Delhi. Here in Vashi's APMC on a daily basis, about 1,200 trucks of vegetables and other fruits come. But given the Bharat Bandh, not a single truck has arrived at the APMC market. If you look at the entire market, you will see the shutters are down, people are not working. Be it the truck, tempo associations, be it the traders, everybody has come together and supported the Bharat Bandh call. So in the vicinity of Mumbai, Navi Mumbai, the main people who are connected with farmers directly are the APMC market who have come out in support of the farm protest. With camera person Mangesh Ambre in Navi Mumbai, Mustafa Sheikh for India Today.
Youth Congress women have gathered at ITO, and behind me you can see that they have completely disrupted traffic at one of the most important junctions at the ITO, and we're showing you in images how they have formed a chain of humans over here, a human chain, and therefore this whole stretch of road behind me has been blocked because of this traffic. And this is a major traffic disruption at the ITO right now because of their agitation related to the farmers' protest. Remember that the police has not given them permission, but they are here standing just in case they would cause any disruption or take law in their hands. But right now, the police, the women constables are standing on one side, and we will see if they will be moved at all. But this is a situation at the ITO right now where women have protested and blocked the whole ITO section, and the traffic has now been diverted from the other side. This is Milan Sharma with Ashwini Helen reporting for India Today.
Important right now is to give you a sense of how this entire Bharat Bandh is panning out. Let me now go across to my colleague Anisha Mathur. We'll also go to Anand Patel and Misha Bajwa, who is in Zirakpur near Chandigarh. Anisha, coming to you first. You were at the railway station in the morning, the Aam Aadmi Party office as well. Is there an impact on the ground in the national capital? What are you seeing around you?
Well, Ankit, I'm right now on Deen Dayal Upadhyay Marg, which is the route coming from the Aam Aadmi Party office towards ITO. And I'm going to ask my camera person to pan around and show you this entire route that basically connects ITO towards Connaught Place and the New Delhi railway station. That road, the DDU Marg, is completely blocked off because the Aam Aadmi Party volunteers were protesting here. The barricades had been put about 100 meters in front of me on that side to stop them from going towards ITO. At ITO red light, the Congress Mahila workers had disrupted traffic for quite a while. My colleague Milan was there reporting from there, showing you how exactly one entire section of the ITO red light had in fact been blocked off. We are getting reports from across the city about auto unions, taxi unions who have come in. The Congress and Aam Aadmi Party affiliated auto and taxi unions have also jumped in. The autos and taxis are staying off the roads today in solidarity with the farmer protest. So in Delhi, yes, we are seeing quite an impact. However, several markets are open. Several auto and taxi unions which are affiliated to the BJP have refused to participate. So there is quite an impact, but there is no complete bandh in Delhi. But here, at least at ITO, which is the main artery of Delhi, which connects central Delhi, North Delhi, East Delhi with each other, was disrupted for quite a while, and the roads are still blocked. Back to you.
All right. So at this moment, in fact, as we are standing here on the highway, which is blocked, Anisha, giving you a sense of what is happening in the heart of the national capital in central Delhi area near the ITO main choke point as far as the Delhi is concerned, as the capital is concerned. Now, this has ignited huge amount of politics as well. The face-off continues between the government and the opposition. The government trying to paint this entire agitation as a political agitation where the political parties are ganging up against Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Meanwhile, the opposition says that they have been supporting the farmers in their just cause. Now, meanwhile, Aam Aadmi Party had claimed, and this is a point of contention between both the ruling Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi and the BJP at the centre, that Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal is not being allowed to venture out of his residence by the police as soon as he returned from the Singhu border. Now, AAP referred to protests outside the Chief Minister's residence and said mayors of the civic bodies are protesting deliberately on the directions of the Home Ministry. It also claimed that the Chief Minister's house has been barricaded by the cops and Chief Minister is not allowed to leave his house, neither his staff is allowed in. Also, the Delhi police now has rubbished these charges. It has said that Kejriwal had left his residence yesterday at 8 p.m, came back at 10 p.m, and they have not put any kind of blockade as far as the Chief Minister's residence is concerned.
कल जब जिन लोगों को, हमारे विधायकों को और कार्यकर्ताओं को अरविंद केजरीवाल से मिलना था, उनको काफी पहले रोक दिया गया, यहाँ तक कि पुलिस ने बल का प्रयोग करा हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं पर और विधायकों पर।
आज मुख्यमंत्री को लगभग हाउस अरेस्ट किया हुआ है सिर्फ इसलिए कि किसानों का ये जो पूरा का पूरा प्रोटेस्ट है, जो पूरा का पूरा देश बंद है, इसको कमजोर किया जा सके, ये दिखाया जा सके कि जो किसान है अकेले, इनके साथ कोई नहीं खड़ा।
जो स्टेटमेंट दिए हुए हैं वो बिल्कुल इनकरेक्ट है, इट इज नॉट एट ऑल करेक्ट एंड एज बीइंग सीएम दिल्ली ही कैन मूव अराउंड वेयरएवर ही वांट्स एंड there is no as such from our side.
Madam, social distancing violation is a offence. They cannot be that close. Social distancing, it has been the legal norm, and they are violating the social distancing.
That is why they are being arrested.
No, when did I say that they are being arrested?
They are being taken away from here because
if they are violating the social distancing norms or trying to disturb the normal flow of traffic or create a damage to the public property, then of course we will intervene.
Damaging the normal flow of traffic only works if you impose 144. Has 144 been imposed in this area? That's
not question of 144. If they are trying to disrupt the traffic or disobey the police direction or create some nuisance or create damage to the public property, we will have to intervene.
मुझे पुलिस डायरेक्शन क्या है कि आप बाहर नहीं निकल सकते क्या?
Peaceful. It is not peaceful. Now they are peaceful. They are being allowed.
Aam Aadmi Party volunteers have marched from their party office towards ITO and then they've run into major barricading by the Delhi police. They are saying that they are out here to both to show their support to the farmer protest and to protest against what they're calling an illegal house arrest of Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal by the Delhi police. So, party leader Saurabh Bhardwaj has also said that they are going to march towards Arvind Kejriwal's residence to get him out because the BJP mayors of the 3 NCDs and BJP volunteers, BJP workers as well as the Delhi police have blocked off Arvind Kejriwal's residence. I'm going to ask my camera person to pan around and show you. Police has barricaded the entire approach road between DDU Marg and ITO, and now party volunteers who have now stopped at the barricade. They're shouting slogans. They're arguing with the Delhi police. They're saying that they want to go ahead.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.